Check in and see what's happening.
I'm Patrick Claybon with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Arthur Smith's a busy man. The Titans offensive coordinator had his second interview for the Falcons head coaching job Wednesday, followed by an interview for the Jets job. He also has interviews scheduled Thursday with the Eagles and Lions on Friday. Those Eagles had a busy Wednesday interviewing Niners defensive coordinator Robert Saleh and Panthers OC Joe Brady Wednesday for their head coaching job. The Broncos found a new general manager to replace John Elway as he takes a new title in the organization. Denver agreed to a 6-year deal Wednesday with Vikings assistant GM George Payton. Rams head coach Sean McVay says his leading receiver Cooper Kupp may not practice all week due to a knee injury, but could still play Saturday against the Packers. On the plus side, Rams All-Pro Aaron Donald says he's good to go after injuring his ribs last week against Seattle. And Chiefs running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire practiced Wednesday for the first time since he injured his ankle and hip back in Week 15. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Our biggest storage event just got stronger. The Store More, Save More event going on now at the Home Depot. Get the exclusive 77-inch Husky welded I-beam steel shelving for just $179. It now holds up to 10,000 pounds. Plus, it's the only steel shelving with a full lifetime warranty. Find more Husky steel shelving online at HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Limited time only. Event and dates vary by store. Claim based on 2,500 pounds per shelf when evenly distributed. See store for details.
Does learning a language feel like this?
No habla español? Hablo. It's hablo? Yes. It's hablo.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in Babbel to our real-life situations.
The app is so easy to use and it's so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
The NFL playoffs are coming from Westwood One.
Jared goes to the middle. Pass complete to Reynolds. Back to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
NFL brought to you by All Valley Fence and All Valley Powder Coating, serving the Yuma and Imperial Valleys. Fisher Chevrolet Buick and GMC. Ayton Express at Ayton and Imperial and El Centro. Stan's Auto Body in El Centro. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Remember to listen to Westwood One's coverage of the NFL all season long. Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230. KXO El Centro.
Doubleheader Saturday, doubleheader Sunday. We've got all NFL playoff games, including Super Bowl 55, right here on AM 1230, KXO El Centro, California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
It's another beautiful day.
Another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Not quite as nippy.
No.
Nope, going to warm up a little bit.
Yep.
I do have a question, though, okay? And maybe we should bring Jim Christopherson out of retirement. Okay, there will be no California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta this year, right?
Right.
Are we still going to have fair weather, with the winds and the rain and the dust and everything?
They would use the term fair-like weather.
Okay.
That's what they're planning to do.
Just curious, we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Fair-like weather.
Okay. Anyway, it seems as though, we'll go through 3 weeks of what we have right now, and then the fair hits, and then the winds hit, right?
Yeah.
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 Oh, well.
Well, we have the March breezes, we'll see.
Yes. Yeah, well, March, comes in like a lion, goes out like a lamb, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, and good news. Yeah. Okay, for the geriatric set, California has said, okay, anybody 65 and older can get vaccinated for COVID.
Yeah, just find out where.
Yeah, well, and then find out, well, no, all the vaccine is sitting in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've had how long to figure out how to distribute vaccine?
Evidently not long enough.
Apparently not. And about 25% of the available vaccine has been distributed in California. Not nearly enough.
One, I think they said, in 100 people.
Yeah. Yeah, and, obviously more is coming on the way, but where is it going? Some warehouse in Sacramento, no doubt.
we know where it is, but where is it going to be available to the public? That's
you got
the $50,000 question.
Yeah, okay. How about some birthdays today?
How about birthdays?
Our big shot birthdays. We already mentioned Clarence Carter. He is 85. Singer Jack Jones, the Love Boat guy, is 83. Actor Faye Dunaway, Bonnie from Bonnie and Clyde, 80. Actor Holland Taylor is 78. Singer, producer T-Bone Burnett, 73. Actor Carl Weathers from the Rocky movies, 73. Singer Jeff Tate is 62. Actor, producer Dan Schneider, 57. Actor Emily Watson, 54. Actor, comedian Tom Rhodes, 54. Zach Wilde, he's with Ozzy Osbourne, is 54.
Got to be a stage name.
Yes. Rapper, actor LL Cool J, 53. Actor Jason Bateman, 52. Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters and of Nirvana, 52. Actor Kevin Durand is 47. Actor Jordan Ladd, 46. Actor Emayatsi Corinilda is 41. Mm-hmm. Actor Zach Gilford is 39. Actor Jake Choi, 36. Singer, actor Grant Gustin is 31. Local birthdays coming up.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
But what do I do?
What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert,
school, having dinner with friends, take better care of each other,
support local shops and stores, offering more help to others.
This should be over soon.
We've got happy birthday wishes going out today to Andrea Martinez, Sofia Eno, John Woo, Eva Robles, Christina Zambrano, Linda Atwood, Carrie Cruz, Cecilia Hernandez, Cindy Johnston, Daniel Lopez, Joe Reyes, Jorge Ornelas, Sedalia Sanders, and Todd McCutcheon. Happy birthday. Okay, birthday wishes to everyone. And let's see, what else is going on? Not much, huh?
Not much.
Okay.
That's what's going on.
Well, but we will make the most of whatever it is, right?
It's got to be good, upward
Yes.
bound.
Okay. And, as we just mentioned, keep an eye on everyone. We got what we're hearing from hospitals and from emergency responders is people are hesitating to call if they have a medical emergency. And there is room for you. You will be treated. If you have medical issues that require, a 911 response, don't hesitate. Call. Yes.
Yes, and we'll talk about the hospital situation with COVID in the news this morning.
Yes.
An update.
Yeah.
So you'll want to hang around for that.
Okay. And one thing we occasionally have to remind people, we are on YouTube. Our morning news, it's on our KXO YouTube channel. And you can subscribe. It's free and no obligation, except you get to see radio with pictures.
With pictures, yeah.
Isn't somebody doing that?
Well, that's what I hear.
Okay.
It wasn't the way it started out.
Okay. Are you ready for news?
Got news coming up.
Let's start in with a look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Brief. The House votes yes on impeaching the president again. Up next, the Senate, where a trial isn't expected until after the inauguration. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
If 2/3 of the Senate votes to convict, then he would be ineligible to run for higher office again.
One airline is banning guns on some trips in the week ahead. CBS's Jim Crisula.
Saying, quote, "We're all on high alert. CEO Ed Bastian says Delta Airlines is banning checked firearms on flights to Washington, D.C., with only law enforcement officials being exempt from the ban.
A Las Vegas showman has died. His publicist says Siegfried Fischbacher, half of the famed Siegfried and Roy Big Cat Act, is gone. He once explained,
"What we're doing, we condition the animals. We civilize them."
Fischbacher was 81, suffering from pancreatic cancer. His partner, Roy Horn, died in May from complications of the coronavirus. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. Next round of COVID-19 vaccine rollout is underway. Teachers, child care workers, and emergency service workers. Dr. John Gisler with Mercy Medical Group.
Reaching out to our patients ages 75 and older. So they're in phase 1B, and we do have that information in our electronic medical records, so it's easy for us to reach out to them and offer them vaccination.
Gisler urging patience with the process. Governor Newsom ramping up statewide efforts for mass vaccination sites. The House impeaches President Trump for a second time.
With their heart broken over what this means to our country.
10 Republicans voting with House Democrats in favor of impeachment, including California Republican Representative David Valadao. Assemblyman Carlos Villapadua from Stockton introducing a bill that would establish a tax-free back-to-school shopping week before the school year. Clothes, shoes, school supplies, and some electronics would be sold tax-free before the school year begins. If passed, it would take effect next year. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. They'll keep you warm and comfy in the winter, cool and comfy in the summer. Lock Air Conditioning.
Rain, sleet, and snow are coming to threaten your visibility and turn your commute into a battle. But the Michelin Man is ready to protect you with Michelin Stealth Wiper Blades. Exclusive SmartFlex technology makes these blades flex to the curve of your windshield, giving you the best wipe possible and streak-free, long-lasting performance for safer driving. Winter is coming, and when it arrives, be ready. Michelin Wiper Blades. It doesn't get any clearer than this. Available at Walmart, Pep Boys, Amazon, and other fine retailers.
Progressive presents an interview with your upstairs neighbor.
Hey, it's Rick from upstairs. Yeah, I take it seriously. When I play R&B at 1 a.m, that's me saying, hey, I'm here for you. And I enjoy repetitive bass lines. I only use expired batteries in my smoke detectors. Nice, right? Yeah, upstairs neighbors help people forget their troubles. Give them something else to focus on. Ooh, want to see how high I can jump?
Progressive can't save you from your upstairs neighbor.
No, wait, let me try again.
But we can when you bundle renter. Not on us. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
And it's page one of our local news. It is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, ICU bed hospitalizations are down. George Gale has an update on the COVID-19.
This, according to the latest COVID-19 update was released yesterday morning by the County Public Health Department. According to the update, there are currently 148 COVID-19 patients hospitalized in Imperial County. That's down 3 from the previous report. There are currently 24 ICU beds available in the county. There are currently 1,772 active cases of COVID-19 in the Imperial County. That's an increase of 43 as compared to the previous report. There are currently 454 deaths resulting from the virus, up 5 from the Tuesday update. New cases per day per 100,000 population has increased to 74.76 from the 72.9 reported Tuesday. Positivity rate is at 39.8%, down from the previous report of 41.35% on Tuesday. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The California Highway Patrol reports a vehicle went into a canal at Highway 86 and Bannister Road near Westmoreland last night. The accident occurred at about 11:30 p.m. Wednesday when the vehicle went off the road and into the canal. One person was reportedly refusing to get out of the partially submerged vehicle, but was eventually removed. One person with minor injuries was taken to Pioneers Memorial Hospital in U.S. Border Patrol custody. The accident remains under investigation. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works. The works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
In other local news, a pedestrian versus a vehicle. George Gale filed the story.
She died Monday evening. 35-year-old homeless woman had been hit by a pickup at around 6:17 Monday evening. County Coroner's Office identified the victim as Sarah Frances Collada. The woman was apparently pushing a shopping cart across La Boucherie near Euclid in El Centro when she was struck by the vehicle. Emergency personnel attempted to resuscitate the victim, but she died at the scene. Coroner's office says an autopsy is pending to determine the exact cause of death. El Centro Police conducted sobriety tests on the driver of the pickup. It was determined the driver was not under the influence and he was not arrested. Investigation into the incident is continuing. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A Imperial County road closure. The road is Shank Road, and it goes from Shank Road Bridge to the East Highline Canal. That closure went into effect on January the 8th, and it will stay that way until further notice. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they've got the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Talk to your Quick Lane service advisor for details.
When you want to protect your property, there's only one name you need to remember: All Valley Fence, located at 164 North O Street in Imperial. And now there is All Valley Powder Coating for all your large and small jobs. All Valley Powder Coating gives you the same quality and service as All Valley Fence, so the job is always done right at the best price. All Valley Fence and All Valley Powder Coating is located at 164 North O Street in Imperial and 3257 East 40th Street in Yuma.
Page 2 of the local news and in-depth weather, brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David or Jose and get straight answers to your questions about life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, a man is caught with a machete. George Gale filed this story.
It happened Monday morning, early Monday morning. Border Patrol agents from the Yuma sector say they saw the man climb over the international border fence at the Andrade port of entry. The man was carrying a machete. He was also caught on the Yuma sector surveillance video. Port security made the initial contact with the man, made him and ordered him to drop the machine. The man complied. They took the man into custody, turning him over to 2 Border Patrol agents who had arrived at the scene. A records check determined the man was a Mexican national and he had an active warrant from the U.S. Marshals for a supervised release violation. A man was taken to the Yuma Police Department. He will be returned to the Border Patrol for removal proceedings once the warrant is taken care of. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
U.S. Border Patrol agents stopped a group of illegal border crossers Tuesday afternoon and determined a 7-month-old with them needed medical attention. The incident occurred east of the San Luis port of entry at about 3 p.m. Tuesday. A Border Patrol agent noticed that the baby had an exposed stomach, and after he checked the baby, determined the baby needed medical attention. The baby was transported to a Yuma hospital and then flown to a Phoenix hospital for specialized care. The baby is a citizen of Costa Rica. The mother is from Valenzuela. The father is, and two siblings in the group are from Venezuela. The mother accompanied the infant to Phoenix, while the father and two other children were in custody in Yuma. Well, a woman is found with fentanyl. George Gale filed this story.
The woman was crossing into the United States in the pedestrian lanes at the Kxo port of entry early Tuesday morning. She was searched by Customs and Border Protection. She was found in possession 98 grams of fentanyl. She was booked to county jail. For Kxo Local News, I'm George.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Med plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's a weather update with Carol Buckley.
According to the National Weather Service, much warmer conditions will be seen over the next several days. That will mean highs across the Imperial and Yuma valleys, reaching the mid-70s to low 80s. It will be breezy at times today and Saturday. During the of next week, there will be a significant cooling trend, along with breezy to windy conditions, most noticeably on Tuesday. Precipitation chances are still quite uncertain, but chances are likely to increase starting Tuesday. 73 our high yesterday, 45 the low. Sunny today with a high near 82. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 50. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Sunny on Friday with a high near 82. Light wind becoming north about 5 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 83. Light wind becoming north 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. It'll be sunny on Sunday, high near 81, and light wind. We have 48 degrees downtown El Centro, 32% relative humidity, wind out of the east-northeast at 5 to 7 miles an hour. In the Imperial Valley, air quality is good, except moderate with elevated PM 2.5 in Calexico. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Ford is America's best-selling brand, and now is the best time to buy because you can get great offers on the Ford vehicle lineup. We build Ford trucks that offer outstanding performance and capability. We build Ford SUVs that offer versatile and convenient features to help you every day. And because Ford trucks and SUVs are built for this, you make Ford America's best-selling brand. Come see why at your local Ford store, based on 2019 calendar year total sales. Right now, there are big deals on SUVs at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Get 0% financing for 72 months on a 2020 Ford Explorer or 2020 Escape Gas. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 72 months at $13.89 per month for $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Not available on Escape Hybrid and Escape Plug-in Hybrid. Residency restrictions apply. Taking retail from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 2/1/2021. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Come visit your San Diego County Ford dealers and get these deals before they're gone.
And it's sports time, NBA action. Yeah, there are some teams still being able to play. The Mavericks mauled the Hornets 104-93. Meanwhile, the Bucks beat the Pistons 110-101. Nets nicked the Knicks 116-109. Grizzlies topped the Timberwolves 118-107. Lakers ran past the Thunder 128-99. Clippers topped the Pelicans 111-106. Meanwhile, the Trailblazers ran past the Kings 132-126. 3 games postponed in the NBA. Speaking of the NBA, well, James Harden's wish has come true. Harden is out of Houston. Yeah, he's a Brooklyn Net now. Yeah, I don't know if that's any better, buddy. It's a 14 mega deal. Yeah, it's very complicated, but Harden out of Houston and now in Brooklyn. Way to go.
Last year was crazy. My hours were cut.
I was out of work for months. I need a better job.
At the Center for Employment Training, study for a career in construction or healthcare. Go to cetweb.edu. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, and we offer job placement assistance to graduates. All programs can be completed in under a year based on attendance. Go to cetweb.edu or call 760-592-0208 for CET. Work hard. Be strong.
NFL news, the Raiders have named Gus Bradley their defensive coordinator. Bradley coming over from among other teams, the Chargers. And, he's now the D coordinator for the Raiders. And the Jacksonville Jaguars and Urban Meyer are in advanced talks to see whether they can finalize a deal this week. Meyer also talking to the Chargers, but if past history means anything, Chargers won't put money necessary to hire a first-line coach like Meyer. And Alabama is, the other NFL team, is finalizing a deal with former Houston Texans coach Bill O'Brien to be the Crimson Tide's next offensive coordinator. And don't forget, we've got NFL action Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, the Rams and the Packers, followed by the Ravens and the Sunday, the Browns, Chiefs, and then the Buccaneers and the Saints. Oh, baseball. A Mickey Mantle baseball card has shattered a 5-month-old record for the highest-selling sports card of all time. The 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle PSA 9, that's a grading system, went for $5.2 million. I think mine ended up on the spokes of my bicycle to make it sound like a motorcycle. Meanwhile, right-handed reliever Pedro Baez has signed a 2-year contract with the Houston Astros. Baez finished the 2020 season as the third longest tenured member of the Los Angeles Dodgers organization. That's it for Sports Time. Don't forget doubleheader action Saturday and Sunday on AM 1230 KXO.
H&R Block has many options to make filing your taxes easy. Our tax pros can help you get your max refund with or without the office visit. Drop in, drop off, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Send some pics from your phone without leaving home. Just another way Block has your back.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
H&R Block locations are following all CDC guidelines. You can drop off your tax information to your nearest H&R Block's office, or you can call 760-344-6081. That's 344-6081 for an appointment.
Financial news and weather is next. It is brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned security service that protects you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan to the public. Well, the American jobs crisis is escalating again. States have ratcheted up their virus prevention measures to combat rising infection rates, and the job market has taken it on the chin. Another 965,000 people filed for first-time unemployment benefits on a seasonally adjusted basis in the U.S. last week, according to the Labor Department. That was substantially higher than the previous week. And the passage of a second pandemic stimulus bill at the end of December likely added to the jump in benefit applications. Continued claims, workers who have claimed aid for at least 2 weeks in a row stood at 5.3 million in the week ended January 2nd. That's more than what the economists had predicted. And what effect does that have on the markets? Well, right now, The Dow Jones Industrial Average is 110 points. The S&P 500 up just about 10. NASDAQ up 83 points. Gold off $9.80 an ounce. And oil off 33 cents a barrel.
West Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting plus at Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24-hour day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
It will be sunny today with a high near 82. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north this afternoon. Mostly clear this evening with a low around 50. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday sunny with a high near 82. Wind becoming north about 5 miles an hour. 48 degrees downtown, 32% relative humidity. Wind out of the east-northeast 5 to 7 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes. Southwest Postal, corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasts are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcast.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. 6 days till the inauguration of a new president, and security steps in Washington are unprecedented. CBS's Steve Dorsey says that includes a National Mall clampdown.
The Washington Post reports the National Park Service will close the mall next Wednesday. For decades, spectators have gathered there to observe the inauguration that traditionally includes a swearing in at the west front of the Capitol. It means crowds will be kept far from the building as metro stations shut down, along with roads.
So CBS's Jim Krasula says an airline wants to ground some of the potential weapons of violence.
CEO Ed Bastian says Delta Airlines is banning checked firearms on flights to Washington, D.C., with only law enforcement officials being exempt from the ban. The move is part of increased security measures ahead of the inauguration.
One House Democrat says some Republicans gave Capitol tours the day before last week's siege. Jersey's Mikey Carroll, military vet, suggests that might have been reconnaissance for the attack. CBS's Nancy Cordes on Capitol Hill.
There is a very sensitive investigation underway now, perhaps by multiple law enforcement agencies, into whether any Republican lawmakers gave aid, comfort, assistance, information, preparation to any of these insurrectionists who stormed the Capitol on Wednesday.
The second Senate impeachment trial of President Trump could begin next week. Pennsylvania Democrat Madeline Dean is one of the House impeachment managers. She tells KYW Radio.
What my hope is as a manager is to be a part of a team that prepares and puts forward a case that shows the facts and the law and the actions of this president.
At least in some parts of the country, health officials are not seeing the kind of post-holiday surge in COVID cases that had been feared. Dr. Philip Falcone is chief medical officer at a hospital in Syracuse, New York.
I think we're getting closer to the point where I would feel comfortable saying we're not going to see a tremendous bump from the holidays.
Michigan's former health director, Nick Lyon, charged with involuntary manslaughter today in the deaths of 9 people who got Legionnaire's disease during the Flint water crisis. The surviving half of the Las Vegas illusionist duo Siegfried and Roy has died. Siegfried Fishmarker was 81. He and his partner were just part of the act. Tigers were too.
They're not in danger. We know exactly how far we can go. What we're doing, we condition the animals. We civilize them.
Siegfried had cancer. Roy died last May of COVID complications. Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 113 points. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
New year, new budgets. Every small business has unique needs. And when you partner with a Dell Technologies advisor, you get real-time tailored advice. They'll even give you a free consultation on your servers and storage devices to develop a custom solution to help improve your company's productivity. Plus, get special financing with Dell Business Credit and big savings on business computers with Intel Core processors. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Heads up! Ulta Beauty's Jumbo Love event has the best deals for you and your hair. Shop the lowest prices of the season on jumbo-sized shampoos and conditioners from your favorite brands like Redken, Paul Mitchell, and Biolage. No matter your hair type, Ulta Beauty has plenty of products to keep your hair shiny, hydrated, and healthy. Stock up, save, amaze your hair at the Jumbo Love event. Shop online or in-store now through January 23rd. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
The American Cancer Society says the cancer death rate in the U.S. dropped 2.4% from 2017 to 18, the biggest single-year decline on record. New treatments for lung cancer get much of the credit. A new report is out on traffic deaths in this country.
Despite fewer people on the road during the pandemic, traffic deaths rose nearly 5% in the first 9 months of 2020. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says more than 28,000 Americans were killed in accidents during that time. They blame an increase in risky behavior like speeding, driving under the influence, and not wearing seatbelts. Fatalities spiked more than 13% from July through September. Lisa Mateo, CBS News.
Cleveland Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski is back with the team after sitting out last weekend's playoff win with COVID-19. He's better in time for his team to face the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Here is some great news. If you missed the deadline to sign up for health insurance, or if you sign up for a plan that you're just not happy with, you still have a choice. It's called MediShare. It's the affordable alternative to health insurance. And it's worked beautifully for 25 years. They have more than 400,000 members now around the country. MediShare is a Christian healthcare sharing ministry. And over the years, members have shared over $3 billion to others' medical bills. So help share your needs too. And best of all, you could save a lot of money with MediShare. The typical savings for a family is about $500 a month. Your savings could be more or less, but think about what you could do with that extra money every month. You're not stuck with a high-cost health plan. You can join MediShare anytime, so call them today and check it out. Here's the number to find out more, and there's no pressure. They are super easy to talk to. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230.